Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and I am streaming Guild Wars 2 tonight for the first time in a very long time, so we'll be checking it out this year in 2019. I guess the last time I played it, I don't really know, it was a few years ago. And I just made a new character in Elementalist here, so a couple things that I will be going over are some things I like about Guild Wars 2 and some things I don't really like just from my previous experiences, so I'll be basing a lot of this probably more on games I've recently been playing, like Lord of the Rings Online will be a big one, since that's kind of the main game I do. One of the big ones I will be comparing it to, but when I started to make this character, I actually ran into an issue already that I only had 5 character slots on the server, and I did not know you couldn't like just join another server like a bunch of other games. You have to like transfer to it, and the whole account is limited to 5 characters it looks like, which is really unfortunate because I had 5 characters, so I had to delete one to make this character. And I tried to make somebody one of the other races, but none of them really looked okay. Like, I could see some people having interest in them, but I did not really like any of them. So I am just in the starter area. I guess I clicked that and advanced the quest. I'm pretty familiar with like this quest chain and where to go. It's been a while, but I'm fairly familiar with it. I keep opening my map, I know, but kind of need to go around here in the Shaymore Garrison. But I heard you can switch. I have no idea where the other starter zones are for the other races, but I've heard you can switch at least and just travel to a new one, so I would like to try that. And before I really get going here, I do want to just run through some of the options I've changed, just to give an idea of what's going on with that. So I have AoE loot on. I don't know how much I changed in here. I changed a little bit with the camera. One thing in Guild Wars 2 is the movement in camera has always been really clunky to me, and I've had the same issue in Guild Wars 1, the little bit I've played of that game. I don't really know what else I changed in here anymore. As far as my graphics go, though, I have my frame rate limited. I guess I play on somewhat high settings. I actually went the baseline for best performance, which turned everything low, then I turned stuff up. But I'm still at pretty consistent 60 FPS here. So that works, and yeah. When I first did the settings, a lot of the stuff in the distance was really blurry, so I guess it just took a few minutes because it looks pretty normal now. And that house, the texture on it looks also a little bit blurry. And the movement keys, if I like press S, and I don't usually move with A or D, but it's really weird feeling if I try to do that in this game in particular. Okay, so moving on a little bit here. Just trying to get myself oriented with this game, and again, the movement is something that's really clunky to me and something I have to try to get past, so that's like already something I'm experiencing. I believe the skills, I don't know if you have to, I don't think you have to necessarily aim them. Like, I could face my camera this way and my character will just automatically face that guy. I don't even think I was doing damage because this has a pretty short range, it looks like. But yeah, my first impressions, very first impressions from trying this again, just based on the issues I've had, are not that great. But once we get into some more actual gameplay and questing, that's the main stuff I want to explore anyway. This is just pretty minor things, and based on my account being, I guess, a few years old. I also have all these things. I don't know if I should click them. I guess I should. Looks like I have now available to play Path of Fire, All or Nothing. I have no idea what this stuff is. Story journal? Requires Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire, so that looks like an expansion or something. Living World Season 4. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that stuff. I don't even know how to open that back up. And then I have these chests, login rewards day 5, so that's like Hobbit gifts and Lotro, it seems like. So do I pick which one? Oh. Daily, what? Okay, I have no idea what that had. Hey James Sinclair. Oh yeah, so that just seeing you there made me think of Bayorn and reminded me that Lotro is still down, and that's one reason I decided to go ahead and try Guild Wars 2 this evening, because that is still, what does F1 do? I don't even know. Trying to press F1, but it's doing nothing. Oh, just attune to fire. Oh yeah, because I think Elementalist you can switch to like water, earth, air, and fire, it looks like. So double click crafting ingredients. I don't know if I want to do that. It looks like my inventory. These are like really high materials. It seems like 400, 325, 250, and one I can use tiny venom sacks. I don't know if I'll really do any crafting today. I might not really do that on this character. I don't know. It depends, I guess. I don't know what I got to click with these. If I just click OK and that gets rid of it, and the map. It's kind of neat, the map animation they have. I don't know. I just need to go towards the garrison. I know I'm going like really slow here, but that's just kind of the way I go, especially with playing a basically new game. Yeah, it's been not only a really long time since I've seen Guild Wars 2, but a long time since I played it. And just my general interest in Guild Wars 2, I have played it with my friends, and they don't really play it right now, but they have played. A lot of them have played at higher level than me. I did log on. I just remembered I logged on maybe a year and a half ago and did not really play much. I just basically logged on and looked at the game and then stopped playing. So I need to hold the gate until the doors open, so I gotta kill these. I'm not even sure what it is about the movement, but something really is bothering me with it. Looks like the skill is an AoE. I don't know if it says fling fire in a claw shape spread at your foe. So I don't know if like each of those can just hit an AoE if there are more than one mob. That's kind of neat. My inventory being there and the mini-map, that's also something I'm not used to. Like, I would normally like my inventory in the very bottom corner. But I guess that's okay if the mini-map's going to be in the bottom right. I prefer my mini-map to be in the top right. I don't know, maybe I can change it. But it's just kind of a place I'm not used to looking for, and it might be an okay place if I got used to it. Hey, Happy Seal. So my channel update earlier today, do I still need it? Dang, this is taking a while to defend this. I guess if there's all these centaurs, that's what they look like, right? Centaurs attacking, you gotta keep defending it. But yeah, my channel update, I talked about playing different games, and since Lotro is down, Guild Wars 2 was just one of the easier ones for me to get set up. Elder Scrolls Online is another one I have interest in trying probably next. So these guys are just gonna leave since the door opened, it looks like. So you loved Guild Wars 2 up to the first expansion, then it felt like a platform game, too much jumping around to reach quest progress. I haven't really played this game all that high level. I think I got maybe level 30 on my highest level character, and then I don't know what I got this from, if it was just from, I think it was, I got him like my male level boosts basically, which I didn't really have too much interest in, but I used them on one of my characters. This was when I logged in like a year and a half ago, and then I basically logged out when I used that, and didn't really have too much interest. It looks like I have another thing to open, one Tome of Knowledge. I don't know what that is. Grants one character if below level 50. What? Oh, one character level if below 80. The PvP is very good though, a place where newer MMO controls really work. Yeah, I could see PvP being better here, especially since you have, I don't know how much they come into play with PvP, but it looks like their dodge mechanics was something like double tapping the movement keys. Actually looks like that uses energy. Okay. I was kind of wondering, it seems like you could just keep doing that forever. So what is this 6th skill I got? Signet passive grants health every time you cast a spell, and an active to heal yourself. I kind of forgot about these signets. So do I still, it doesn't look like I get the passive buff while it's on cooldown, maybe? Well, I'm guessing this is the last guy we need to kill, the champion. I like some of the questing in this. I don't know storyline wise. What do I need to do? Still help defend? Or do I need to walk up here? But I don't know storyline wise how much I really enjoy it because I haven't paid too much attention. But the actual questing, I kind of like some of the ideas if I remember their quest or objectives or something like that to help people in an area. We can look more at that when we get to it, but it is something I kind of enjoy in this game. The first expansion pack introduces gliders in treetops areas. It is kind of odd. That sounds a bit odd. So do I just need to defeat the greater earth elemental? This is not the most interesting gameplay, but at least I can keep pressing a button to do stuff, I guess. But I would definitely prefer to have more than one skill. I guess I am still level 1, so it makes sense that I would only have one skill, but for all the combat I'm doing so far, it wouldn't be bad to have some more. And I don't know if it's because I'm a mage, I already have like 3 things that looks like the signet. If I remember correctly, the other classes, they have something similar though that's pretty passive overall. Okay, so it looks like whenever I cast a spell while this is off cooldown, I'll get 10 health, and then if I use it actively, I get 76 health, but then I don't get that passive benefit. So I'm actually not sure, just looking at that, if it'd really ever be worth using unless I really need health in an emergency. If I have time, I should check out Mount and Blade Warband because it has some of the best mods ever, like your favorite one, Full Invasion Osiris, which is big battles in different universes, Lord of the Rings included. Okay, I think I read your comment on that, actually. Yeah, I've never heard of that, actually, but it's something I could look into. I don't know if I'd really be interested in that, but it is something I would have to look into to see if I am. If they could add a little of Floater Story to Guild Wars 2, you would be sold. Well, I'm going to go ahead and skip this to the end. I'm not as interested in paying attention to that at this point. So it looks like I got a dual dagger to replace my dual knife. Can I not dual wield daggers? I feel like, why does... Hold up. How do I open my character panel? Doesn't look like C opens it, which is really weird. Oh, Hero H. That's right. The localized quests are a very good touch though. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was maybe going on with. They have all these new point of interest. Tasks maybe? Is that what they're called here? I just like running around and doing the tasks. At least that's what I used to like doing in this game. So yeah, I'm going to try to travel to another starter area. I've heard you can just go to... You have those waypoints unlocked by default, but I have no idea. Oh, here's one. I have no idea which area I would want to go to. I see a couple level 1 to 15 areas here. So there is a waypoint down here. I don't know if I should just choose which looks the coolest, but it's kind of hard to tell since they have the map more paint stroke looking. You can't see what the actual landscape is like because I don't know if there's anything that looks in particularly interesting to me. A lot of this looks like high level stuff. Okay, so we will go... Oh, that one looks like it has too many buildings. Where's the other one? Right here? We'll try this one. We'll try Astoria. I have never been to this area because I have only made humans, so I only leveled them here, and it's only been 5 characters, and a lot of them I have done the low-level stuff. Like, I remember a cave off to the west, and that was a big part of it. I'm kind of, just as I'm playing this, remembering I played a lot more than I thought I did, which Still, I don't think is overall a lot, but I played a lot in this specific zone, starter zone, I guess. Okay, so this place looks somewhat interesting. I have no idea where to go, if I should be getting a quest anywhere. Speak to the scout to reveal new renown hearts. This guy. Okay, so this really opened the map. Okay, now I see those heart things that I need to do the tasks. And the path is mine to choose. Okay. So yeah, I just don't really remember if there's like a bigger storyline quest that you should be following. It doesn't really look like it. This daily, I don't think that's really... Is there a way I can just get rid of that on here? I guess I can minimize it. World versus World War Claw. Wait, why does she want to talk to me again? Okay, so I'm still getting settled here after getting out of the intro and moving here, but we can try to go somewhere. I guess I should go west. I guess it's also kind of annoying I can't actually turn my character while the map is open. This area is fairly linear, just follow the path and you should be golden. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I just kind of... I feel like I should have had some sort of quest push me in a direction, but she did say just kind of my path is mine to take or something like that. So what do I need to do? Kill termites, uproot termite larvae, and feed prickly fruit to hungry moas. Yeah, I think what the... Oh, I do have a new spell, it looks like. So Drake's Breath, this one looks like it actually has a cooldown 2.25 seconds, as my other one has a half-second cooldown. I don't know if that's just global cooldown or what. This skill is unique per game mode. I have no idea what that means. If it means like PvP it's different or something. I keep seeing it press F and then I guess I click it and that works. Any of these starter areas should drag you by the nose of the greater plot quest. Okay, so what I was thinking was then I would need... It looks like there are some other areas up here more north in the village. I guess I could go in the point of interest, but yeah, it just kind of felt like to me that I needed some sort of greater plot, like story quest like that. What did I get here? Oh, level 2 reward, stat increase, weapon skill 2 unlocked hero panel. Okay. Upcoming level rewards. It's not kind of nice that they tell you that. At this level, there's probably going to just be a lot going on since I assume you level pretty quickly at this point. I know, I still at least feel like I'm going really slowly here. If I look at the map, I was kind of wondering what was up in this area. Looks like just some NPCs. Okay, so there's an event nearby. Wait, where's the event? Oh, clear the mosquitoes that have been drawn to the firefly lamps. So as far as I know, the events you don't really have to pay too much attention to. So am I interested in the new MMO, Lotro MMO, or not Lotro MMO, Lord of the Rings MMO coming out from Athlon Games, or do I not really care? So I have a little bit of interest. I'm curious what it's like. As far as like my interest in Lotro, I'm a little bit less tied to the Lord of the Rings universe, so oops, I just like press Shift M to go to my mount, which I don't have on this character. So I got a leather bag. Does that mean I have more inventory space? Oh, I will. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like my inventory was getting pretty full pretty quick from that daily gift thing I opened. I wonder if I can go to my storage, like a banker type thing. Gotta remember how that works. I guess this would have, is this a merchant just to sell? Oh, I could buy leather bag. I don't see at this point why I shouldn't buy these because they're only 32 silver and it looks like I already have 6 gold, I guess. I don't know what this karma is, but I have 38,000. That seems like a lot of karma. Because again, I kind of wanted a fresh start with this character, but I found out you couldn't just fresh start on a new server like a lot of other games. So it looks like I have a lot of account bound stuff from my other characters, which isn't really a big deal, but it is something that would kind of be nice in a way to not really have all this stuff, even though it's probably helpful. Coins. The primary currency of Tyria, spent at vendors throughout the world. So karma is spent at vendors throughout the world as well. Spirit shards, laurels, and through login rewards spent in major cities. Various rewards. They have a lot of currencies here. Okay, they have a ton of currencies here. I didn't even scroll down yet. Feels like my inventory. Oh. Okay. Or not. I don't know. That was weird. I don't even know how I got there anymore. Did I click? There we go. Yeah, so this kind of was... It looked like it was dragged off the screen, but we can get out of that somehow. Weaponsmith, I don't know if I should really be visiting anybody here. It doesn't look like it. There's a scout. Learn about the area, mark places on the map that need help. I guess I can go visit the scout. Try to... Looks like I need to go up this ramp. Yeah, there are a lot of currencies when I open that and switched over there. I assume some of them, I mean there's some PvP ones, but a lot of them it just seems like, I don't know, too many to me. Which of course some of them, I don't know if they have it like this, but in Lotro and other games you get some currency specific to some zones just to get some rewards while leveling. I guess the scout doesn't really do anything. Just tells me where to go, which I don't really mind talking to them for that, but I also feel like I should be accepting a quest from them or something, just again based on other games I played. So I guess I should talk to tell me about what can I do to help. Oh, it has it right there. I guess I automatically got that quest. It's a level 6 quest. That seems oddly high. Are some of these lower level? Yeah, the one to the east there is a little bit lower level. So maybe I'll head back that way. You can buy a staff from the weaponsmith if you want. Definitely grab the scouts. Oh yikes, this guy's actually killing me. I guess they make it dangerous to kill level 6s. Okay, I will head back. Oh, you do want to talk to all the scouts. I see what you mean. So this has, there's 7 hero challenges. Just looking at the map, some of the things I need to do in this area. I don't know if I want to stick here and finish it out. I guess I will. Okay, but I'll head east here and check out the... I kind of remember that you get different skills based on your weapon now. So like I'd get a different... You pointed out that I could buy a staff from the weaponsmith if I want, and since apparently I have all this gold, I might as well try out a few different weapons, I figure. So we'll go ahead and go still east to some Lotro mechanics and auto running to the NPCs. Weapon type unusable, unusable. I want to try and buy, I guess, anything usable. I don't really know. I feel like 40 copper is even worth just getting that. Focus, offhand. Okay. Either hand. So can I just not dual wield yet? Offhand use requires level 6. Okay, I see. I can use a scepter. There's the staff. Can't use a sword. I believe a trident would be a water weapon, right? And it only comes out when I'm in water. We can go ahead and get that. Equip. Okay. So let's try the Scepter. So this already has a targeted skill. And then Flame Strike. And the Staff. I wonder if there's a way you might be able to view it. Equipment. Build maybe? Dagger main hand. Okay, so this looks like, yeah, it'll show you all the skills with the different weapons. A staff. Okay, we can try the staff here. Hey Toxic J, and yes, on Lotro it does say my password's wrong because they are still under maintenance. Okay, we can head... Is this a level 3 one I needed to do? Or that's a level 2 one. I feel like I'm about to skip stuff, but I'll just follow the road here and actually get a little bit more to questing. I don't know, I just feel like I'm doing a lot of setup stuff and going about this slowly, but maybe that's no problem. Here's a grasping hand, so I'll already get progress on this quest. So let's try out the staff. So actually, this is more like a regular fireball skill. So that's kind of neat. Looks like it's pretty strong. And it also looks like it can hit 3 targets, kind of the explosion effect it had. So what do I need to do here? Just defeat undead, revive stuff. What was this? A Wardenhurst waypoint? Armor Smith, another merchant. Okay, I see the event nearby, which is Risen Waves defeated. And it looks like the Wardens need to survive. So that's right here, so I can conveniently do this and probably get progress on my task or quest there. 12 p.m. Yeah, they say it's going to be up at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Server time, and that is... I don't know how likely that is because they keep moving it up. It would probably be better if they just say they'll give an update at 12 p.m. instead of giving actual estimated times of when it's possible it will be up. I think I'm enjoying the staff here a little bit more. I know it's only 2 skills at this point, but the effect from Fireball is pretty neat in my other skill. I don't even know what it does. It's lava font, so it makes lava. I just saw it as an AoE. Yep, 5 target AoE. 1200 range sounds really far. I don't know how far I can actually use it. I guess it's not that far. So did we do that? Oh, I did that. I'll gladly fight for you. Okay. Wait, what? I have no idea what I did. Oh, I just said I'll fight them? I thought I said I will fight for you. Was that one of these hero challenges? I guess not. Learn how to dodge. I think I just dodged and I'll go up here. Okay, now it looks like I'll be a little bit more on track. I don't know if I need to kill these spiders. No, I need to go to the spider cave first. It's 1:47 a.m. right there in Belgium, so you'll probably just watch the stream till 2 a.m. and sleep. It's really late, so I can definitely see why you want to sleep. And hopefully Lotro will be up for you. Yeah, these toxic mushrooms, they really do seem toxic because... Oh, these are the ones I'm gathering. I need to destroy the toxic mushrooms. I was going to say, these seem toxic because I'm so tiny. I feel tiny small spaces are no barrier to me, so maybe I can just enter some new areas with that or something. So what does this 3 skill do? It says it burns foes at the target location, so another targeted effect? No, this one's just at the target's location and then gives a dot, it looks like. Looks like a lot of my skills really are AoE, and I should try to pull more mobs if possible, but I don't know how well I could survive that. In a new game, I don't really want to, that's like not something I would go out to do. Your chosen weapon really makes a difference in GW. Yeah, it seems like, and I kind of am remembering that now. Oh, I guess you can, without a target even, just launch fireballs. That's kind of neat. Guess I should destroy some of this stuff. What's my favorite class in Lotro? That would probably be Warden. You can aim spells without targeting, and in general cast without a target. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing here, and if it just goes like where I'm actually facing my character. Oh, that's, I guess, when I'm in the little red mushroom. That's why I can crawl inside the small space and get all these spiders out. Okay, so we finished that. To open my map again, because I always need to do that. It keeps saying learn how to dodge, and I keep like pressing my dodge buttons, and it's not doing that. Can I press? Is there like a quest log, something? Story journal? My story? I'm living mental? Okay. I don't know if I actually talked about this character's name, but Louis was taken, so I decided to. And Louis actually wasn't taken from my other character, so it looks like all my other characters I named like whatever regular name, and then their last name was Louis. So this character I couldn't do Louis because it was taken, so I did Louis Mental since he's an Elementalist, and of course he's crazy because he's an Elementalist. It doesn't look like I need to kill these mobs, I'm just kind of running around killing stuff, but we can go to the actual task here. So on what Lotro server do I play? Because you play on Crickhollow, which you think is the best, but yeah. I play on Anor, which is one of the legendary servers. Looks like I was just flinging a fireball off like way to the right. Oh, I guess I'm trying to target the stag there. I want to hit these spiders because that's what it looks like. Where are these lost towns and pups I need to play with? I don't mind doing that. I don't know how I play with them. Nope, that didn't look like it did anything. See spiders? There's a... Who's this guy? Do I need to talk to him? Do you have a moment? We can't keep waiting for the undead to attack. We should take the fight to them. Do you have a plan? There's a nest. Let's do it. Oh, so I just started this event and I gotta follow him somewhere. But as far as the other server I play on, what is it, Arkenstone? That's kind of the non-legendary server that I also play on. I just play on Anor so much anymore, it's pretty much become my main server. So I might try. I haven't used the... What is this, a focus? Oh, that's offhand, so I won't be able to use that yet. Yeah, the Scepter now. What's the appeal of legendary servers? Just, I think the sense of communities. I don't know necessarily better, but I like it more. It's because the level range is so far condensed, and I also have no idea what these skills do. This one looks quite a bit weaker, but I guess it burns, so some damage over time. That's neat. Yeah, so this does less immediate damage, but it's burning them. I don't know my AoE Phoenix. Oh, that has a 20-second cooldown. It does a lot of explosion damage and burning. And a debuff, it looks like. It seems pretty strong, so I guess that's why it has the 20-second cooldown. Yeah, I also like the buy the game once option, which I bought a few years ago, and it looks like Elder Scrolls Online is kind of similar, but then they also have a VIP type thing on top of it, which I don't know how much that benefits you. But that is one nice thing if I do ever eventually get around to buying it, that looks like it'll be all I need. Okay, so I'm not sure I like this weapon as much because these skills are a little bit more boring, to be honest. I really like the main skill, though, and the burning it does. Looks like it does 2 attacks and burns them, and then has actually 2 burns, it looks like. I don't know the secondary burning, if that's what comes up after the regular burning's up. So let's see, I got some better chest armor here. Might as well equip it. So I kind of wanted to switch back to the staff here. It looks like the progress on this thing is like basically done, but we keep going here. I guess we keep attacking the undead. You get quite some benefits, but the game is still, doable. Just gotta grind a bit like in every MMO. Yeah, that's kind of, just from what I've seen of MMOs where they have this initial pay, but on top of that have some sort of monetization, that it's either just a little bit more grinding or it really helps. There's Rift is kind of like that. You don't, I think Rift is free to play. Yeah. So I didn't really, why is he invulnerable? Maybe we need to kill this guy. That would make sense. Vulnerability, damage, and condition damage are increased. I guess that's a debuff from somebody else around here. But yeah, to go back to Rift, it's kind of like that. You can pay, I believe, and you get like a lot of easy benefits just from playing, or it's not like too big of a deal, but just helps you out if you want to pay. The reason you want to sub to ESO is for the infinite crafting bag. That sounds like something I would want. An infinite crafting bag, and I think any game that has any sort of crafting is definitely a nice thing. And yeah, the normal bank storage doesn't have enough space for even all the mats. So yeah, that sounds like something I would want if I played Elder Scrolls Online, especially if I played a lot of characters and kind of made it my main game type thing. But I don't know, just solo playing, if that would be too impactful. To me, solo playing like on a single character and just kind of maybe similar to this if I decide to do a few more Guild Wars 2 streams in the future. So it looks like I have all these things to, so I just accept that and okay. Oh, I got level 4. I didn't even notice I got level 4. Wait, I'm level 5. I also didn't notice I got level 5. There we go. Get rid of all my notifications there, I guess. I kind of like that the leveling seems so open and you aren't really pigeonholed into going a certain way, though. At least that's what it seems like with Guild Wars 2. You can kind of do what you want, go to the areas you want since there's skilling and a lot of stuff like that. And it might be more rewarding to go into certain areas, and I'm really trying to remember if there are any areas with more traditional questing. There might just not be. So we're still helping this guy with his task. I don't know, I'm trying to find the playing with pups. Oh, there's a pup. Can I play with this one? Yes. I don't know where all these guys were before, if I was just in the wrong area here. I think this is where I was. And then help lost hounds, that's another one. I'm not really sure where, but I'm almost done with this, so we can keep going. I don't know if that does anything. You also get crowns in-game store currency every time you renew. It's kind of like Lotro, you get Lotro points for every month you're subbed. I don't know, maybe these count as pests? I assume they would. Mosquito seems like a pest to me. Yeah. I still don't know that learn how to dodge, like, objective quest type thing I have. How to do that, because it doesn't look like, I might not just be looking in the right area, but it doesn't look like there's any quest log type thing. Contacts and LFG. Hero is the closest thing, and that has story journal. Scarlet's War. Yeah, that doesn't seem related to learning how to dodge. It'll become playable at level 80. That's definitely not near me. Okay, well, we can just keep going about this. I really have no idea what that learn to dodge thing is. So we need to use repellent to protect the Sylvan Hounds from spiders. I guess we can do that just as we see stuff here. Because it's new stuff to me, so I don't mind doing it, even though I kind of feel like I'm in a really low level area. It's level 4 and I'm only level 5, but it just kind of feels like I am doing some lower level stuff and could be moving on at this point, but since it scales you like this, I don't mind just seeing some of the stuff they have here as events pop up. But yeah, so far I'm remembering some of the reasons I like Guild Wars 2. Learn to dodge is the same as the hard objectives? Okay. I'm just not sure, like I keep... Oh, it's somewhere on the map. Okay, I wonder if that's from like way back where I was supposed to start questing. I don't know, maybe somewhere over there. I don't really know how the cities work all that well in this game either. But yeah, I'm kind of remembering some of the reasons I like this game. And the movement is something, it just takes a bit to get used to. It still feels kind of clunky to me, but it's working now that I've been playing a little bit more in the camera. It also takes getting used to. It still feels clunky, but it's definitely getting better after time overall. Looks like I have F2 now to switch to water, which I guess also would change a lot depending on the weapon. So maybe I like playing water. In general, I like playing fire on characters like this, classes like this, but they might have something interesting that's not quite like that. So we'll see. The water for the staff, I'm not too sure on. It has Geyser, which is a... Oh, that's a heal. That's a 205 heal. Is water just healing, or is it that one? I don't know. I feel like fire would be what's better to be right now, though. Is this event? We're still working on this event. Maybe I'll switch to another weapon and see what the water is like. The focus. Not quite level 6 for that. I feel like my inventory is really unorganized, and I don't know, maybe there's a way to compact. I don't want to compact, I want to... Yeah, I didn't know if there's a way to auto sort. It doesn't really look like it. I'm gonna go to sleep because it's a basic human need. Yeah, definitely if it is... What did you say, 2 a.m. or 1 a.m.? 2 a.m. where you are. I would definitely recommend going to sleep. Okay, so let's try the scepter and see what it has for water. So it has another 30-second. It has a damage and healing. Oh no, we have 3 seconds remaining and only 3 hounds alive. There we go, we finished that event, and I basically did nothing but talk, and I guess I pressed a few skills, but I feel like I did nothing to actually help with that. What did I get? I feel like I've gotten a lot of loot. Longbow, can't use that. Got another dagger. Maybe I can try this dagger. And since I'll be getting level 6 soon, I can try the offhand. Okay, So it looks like Frost, this one does some healing. It does spray an Icy Blast and a cone that damages foes and heals allies. Oh, that's kind of like Dragon's Breath, or Dragon's Breath. I don't know if that's Drake's Breath. It's actually close, but I was thinking Dragon's Breath like from WoW. I guess I should go to this story, the level 4 one right here. I feel like this is kind of higher damage. The dagger. I don't know, maybe it's because these mobs are a little bit low level. Defeat the undead abomination? Oh, I'd like to get to that. Wait, what does this do? Oh, that teleports me forward, or just like slides me forward and blasts the area, dealing damage. Looks like AoE damage as well. Really feels like the Elementalist is focused on AoE, at least the fire and the weapons I've been trying. So yeah, as far as the Frost goes though, we got this one gives a debuff and is an AoE. Okay, that's kind of neat. This is an Ice Burst that chills nearby foes. Okay. Oh, I got my 4th skill. I guess I got level 6 now. We'll continue the staff a little bit. I'm kind of want to stick with this and at least learn it a little bit. I can keep switching as it goes on, but just to play something specific a little bit more consistently. Drive off remaining Risen Horde. Defeat undead minions. The thing is, I don't see any undead minions. Oh, here's one. So what does this skill do? It looks like it just rolled backwards, leaving a line of fire that burns. And I also got Frozen Ground, which just is a slow, it looks like. Not that interesting. Water seems a lot more kind of support CC type based, which makes sense that it's like that, I guess. And the healing, I don't really know PvE wise if there's really main healers or tanks in this game, if it'd be something like healing or not. I don't even know, is there group content like you have well, instances in dungeons and other games? I honestly don't know if there's anything like that in this. Maybe with water I could solo some more difficult stuff if I ever happen to get to a point like that. I really feel like I'm out leveling this stuff because I'm I guess I'm doing some extra events and stuff and going a bit slowly, so maybe just killing more mobs. We still need to kill a lot more undead minions, it looks like, for that event. I assume these Risen Thrall, those are the ones that count, right? Because they look like undead minions to me, at least, but maybe those are unrelated. In general, classes have abilities that hit multiple enemies that other MMOs don't. Yeah, it seems kind of like every ability it can just naturally hit extra enemies. And yeah, like if I compare to WoW's Mage Fireball, that's just, you know, it hits a single target, but this has, since it actually explodes, it kind of makes sense that it hits more enemies, I guess. Looks like we finished the event. And we can move on here. Oh, I can select my reward. Do I want a focus or a staff? I guess I'll get a staff, but since I am level 6, I could do something like a focus and a scepter. Maybe, or yeah, the scepter and focus, or dagger and focus, I'm not sure, or dagger, I guess, since that's either hand. We have a lot to explore here. Let me open this thing and I can look at the build and see kind of what is interesting. It seems like the dagger is a lot closer range. Dagger offhand, so that's also burn nearby foes. With a ring of fire and damages foes that pass through it. Damage foes and a cone in front of you deals more damage to already burning foes. That has a 25-second cooldown. A lot of these skills, I guess, as you get up, they have longer cooldowns, which makes sense. So staff, meteor shower, that's going to have a 30-second cooldown and a 3 3/4 second cast time. That's a long time. Seems pretty impactful to me though. Water, we have, oh, these are the air, I guess, and earth skills. So we have just a lot to explore with the Elementalist. You have the 4 different affinities, I think these were called, or attunements. And on top of that, just all the weapon choices. So the focus, what does that do? This is wall of flame at the target area that burns foes. Okay, and this one envelops myself in a fiery shield that burns foes and grants might each time you are struck. Cooldown of 1 second for that effect. So that's kind of interesting, more defensive. I guess, I don't know, to me it's kind of, I know with the Elementalist you have more skills because you have all the different attunements, but to me, kind of one of the things I guess with this game is only having 5 main skills. It just gets kind of boring to me, and that's one thing I remember looking through some of these, if I like just keep using the same 5 skills over and over. And you have the stuff to switch with Elementalist, but even other classes, to me that's just one of the things with the gameplay that got boring. And I guess in other games, sometimes you only end up using, I guess I can quit my new staff and just keep going with that, but you only end up using maybe 5 skills, but it's kind of, I guess, the limited options you have. And you do have these 6 through 0, but I don't think they really do much as far as I remember. I don't know, maybe we'll learn more about that soon. And I need to, I guess, discover that point of interest. I don't really know how vital it is on this character that I kind of do everything, but I wouldn't mind just as I'm going through this, because I am trying the game, trying to actually go through some of the stuff more and kind of be a little bit completionist. Like all the things, I keep opening my map, but to look at it actually in more detail, all the things I need to do here, I wouldn't mind trying to do all these. I don't know necessarily tonight if we could get them all done, especially with how slow I am going. To talk a little bit about the world and landscape, as far as this area goes, it's got some neat stuff. It looks not quite jungle-like, but almost jungle-like, with a lot fewer trees and just some rocks. And there are a lot of jungle-like features, I guess, is what I am thinking with that. And we see this water and floating rocks here, so that's kind of weird. What do I need to do here? Dodge to avoid danger. Oh, is this where I can learn how to dodge finally? Yikes. Oh, so you can just dodge like that. Now I can open the chest. So I see where that learn to dodge thing came into point. Okay, can I turn that in, or is that just all I needed to do for that? Oh, the V key also dodges. There's an event. I guess I am getting through some of this stuff. I feel like I'm going so slowly, but I'm getting stuck by events, which I don't necessarily need to do them all, but again, it's kind of something I want to explore and do some of these. This is another just defeat risen waves, which I guess is a big problem here, a lot of undeads. It would make a little bit more sense maybe if I got some sort of overarching story quest, but it looks like, I don't know if it is because I switched zones that we don't have that, but it is something I don't have right now at least, and just used to having something like that. And I still like this style with having the little, what are these things called? I keep talking about them. Are they tasks? I don't think they're tasks, are they? Or are they? Oh yeah, they are tasks. But these are kind of just like quest-like areas you can go without necessarily having a quest to do all these things. You just do a bunch of different things in the area and you'll get progress. And it looks like I am mainly killing things that I don't even need for the task. I don't know what that does. I do need to stomp on this though. Hero challenge? Oh yeah, I guess this is something I needed to do. I had a few of those to do. Looks like you already have a blossom in your inventory. It would be harmful to the plant to take anymore. Double click to consume, double click to gain a hero point. Morgana Sword Shady. These rare blossom, beautiful as it is, handy. No one knows what gives it such resilience. So what do I get? I got a hero point, but I have no idea what my hero point does. Build maybe? Acquire level 8 terrestrial. Oh, water. Slot skills. Oh, slot skills. So I have another one of these. This is just heal. I'd rather the one I have, I think. Healing, utility, elite. All these elite ones, they look like they actually do damage. I don't know if elite, maybe you can only have one of those at a time. I have no idea, but... Keep, where is this? Spiral waypoint, Hope Warden, Booleans clear undead. I don't really know if there's a better area I should go for this. I could just kind of headed here for the event, so I guess I can leave this specific area. I don't even know if I'm looting like all the mobs I see. Burn corpse here, okay. But yeah, I feel very newbie right now, just... I keep talking about it, but I really do feel like I'm going through this kind of slow and just going over some details, getting distracted by stuff and not really questing, or I don't even know if it'd be really questing this game, but just going about the zone pretty quickly. But to me, that's not necessarily a problem because I like kind of exploring and taking my time with this. But then I do feel like suddenly, I feel like I should have more progress here when what I'm doing here is not even for the task though, so that's kind of why I'm going slowly. In my inventory, I'm not all these item slots, they're just really big, the icons for them, so you can't really see my inventory, can't hardly see anything in my inventory, I guess. I have 14 slots here and I have to scroll down to see what I have. It's kind of annoying. This has +5 power. Definitely use that. Looks like you can put some unused upgrade slots. I don't know what type of upgrades you put there, if it's like a gym or... I kind of remember gym-like things, maybe. Oh, looks like I have a... I don't know if that means I have a turn in or that I just got those rewards and it's notifying me of it. Nothing available in the chair slot. Please add an item. Don't know what I should be adding there. Okay, so we're kind of making our way around getting this. It seems like this kind of big section of the area done. I don't know if we should continue level 6, level 7. Seems like there are a couple paths we could go after this. I'm trying to move. There we go. Looks like I kind of went out of the area for this waypoint. Exploring a little bit more here. It could just be a feature of this particular zone, but I wouldn't mind seeing a much more open zone in this game. And there might be some. I'm trying to remember if I remember any in particular from when I did play this, but yeah, it'd just kind of be nice to see a different landscape. This one, I don't dislike it. I kind of like it and like the idea of it. But at least going through it right now, there's some annoying parts of it that kind of just make me want to get to a new area. Maybe it's just because I've been here so long. So yeah, I still need to work on this task a little bit more. This guy's probably going to get the corrupted grub roll. Oh no, maybe I can still get it with that. Or killing the mob help. Oh yeah, that did help. Okay, so now we can finally move on and head... What's this thing? Fallen ally? Oh. I don't know if I could res them, but show them on the map. Oops. I just totally missed that. I don't know why I fell there, but I guess there was something. So I kind of want to switch weapons a little bit just to try something else. So there's the scepter. This is a new one. So I feel like I need to go to somebody to sell. So what's this? Oh yeah, this one, it doesn't have that much interesting stuff to me is the problem. And then the focus. So let's try the focus here. That's another 20-second cooldown skill I think is kind of the problem. This is chill your foe for a brief time. This does damage and healing. Shatterstone, ice shards, fire. So 3 times 45, that doesn't seem too bad. That's kind of interesting. Very much like the main skills with the scepter, but I don't like the second and third skills for both water and fire so far. But I have a lot of fun using Flame Strike there. Let's try Flame Wall. That sounds kind of interesting. Okay, I see. So it's an actual Flame Wall. Then did I send that spike, the Dragon's Tooth? That kind of had a neat effect. That's also not too bad of a skill, but all these long cooldowns there are something, at least with this, I am as interested in, and maybe it isn't too bad, it's just kind of something I'm quickly judging based on this level, and just the limited skills having these longer cooldowns ones, it feels like I should have more, and again, I am low level, so might just be an issue with that. But really, if I compare it to just some other games, that is something I am noticing. And even the skills I have, they have neat effects for this level. I don't know, those are just some of my thoughts, I guess, on how this is going with the gameplay and my skills at this point. And it is relevant because it is some of this stuff. Where am I going here even? Guess I can go to this Briarthorn Den. Leave, you are not disguised as a member of the Nightmare Court, you may not enter. So I guess I need to go around this way, maybe? Maybe I need to talk to somebody to try to disguise myself. I don't even know if I really will need to go in there, though. Oh yeah, it looks like I will need to actually enter the Briarthorn Den. Speak with Alarin. I have no idea where that person is, but we can look for them. Here he is. I'm ready. There we go. So I got my disguise, and now I guess I can go enter. I have something to get up there. I don't know if I need to go back this way. Okay, that's just... We'll go, I guess, to the northeast here. What did B bring up? World versus World? Yeah, that kind of reminds me, somebody mentioned it, that the PvP in this game is pretty good, and it is one thing I hear about Guild Wars 2, that even though I might be interested in trying PvP, I don't know how it is while leveling, or even at this low level, if it's something you can do that sounded like World versus World, which would be a bit harder to join in, maybe? There are battlegrounds, I don't know if that's just something. Would you like to enter Eternal Battlegrounds? Not at this point. But yeah, that is something I could try and see if it is something I enjoy. Where do we need to go here? Thorn Barrier? Oh, this is what I need to do. Okay. Why would I scold the pup when I can play with the pup? Hero challenge? Okay. Disturb it and see what it's marking. Guess I gotta defeat these wolf-looking things. I don't really know what to call them. There are probably a lot of mobs or just things like that in this game. I will have no idea what to call them. Hounds maybe, since these are the hounds I'm actually helping. What do I need to do with the captives here? I'll help them. Okay, we'll go ahead and be nice here like we were with the pups. Oh, I don't even know the crown one. What? I didn't pay attention, I just thought it had like a red and a green one. Stay strong. If you can last a little longer, the warden will get you out. No, stick with others and you'll be okay. Just don't give up. I don't know, they seem like the same one, so I'll choose the other one this time. I don't know if there's a reason for my character or anything to choose one versus the other. Did I do everything I need to here? I've kind of talked to everybody I can, I thought. Also, did I get my hero point or whatever from doing that challenge? I completed, yeah, 2 hero challenges. I don't know what those hero points or whatever I got do again, though. So where? I need to talk to these recruits? It's just the captives, right? I just don't know where to go to get the rest of these, because I kind of did that whole little section I could actually walk to, it looked like. So I guess I can head back out here and see if there's anything I might have missed, which is definitely a possibility. Oh, there are just, yeah, some more barriers here. Okay, so I think I am getting some more progress here. This is kind of different. Den entrance, leave, stay. Yeah, I think I want to stay here because I want to get more progress on this and have to be inside the Briarthorn Den. I just didn't see that I could do all this stuff for exactly what I needed to do for this quest. I expected something a little bit different, but we can keep going here. Okay, so I got 7 out of 19 of these tasks done. At this rate, it looks like about 1 level a task, and that means I would be about level 20 when I finish, which I don't know if that's a problem. Looks like this zone is level 1 to 15. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, this zone, I don't know if it's Guild Wars 2 in general, but this zone so far is not the most appealing to me, at least. I just feel like some of the other stuff I remember doing in Guild Wars 2, there were more interesting landscapes and just more interesting stuff along the way. Looks like I have a risen brute following me. I kinda want to kill that mob. Yeah, he seemed like he had a lot of health, so I could actually get some of my effects going. Just using all my water stuff, they're not even damaging him that much. Oh, something came down. I guess the ice spike that came down after a little while and did a lot of damage, it seemed like. I wonder if it'd be useful to dance a lot. Attunement dance, like stance. And like switch to water, use one of the long cooldown skills, switch to fire, use a long cooldown skill, and so forth with some of the other ones as I unlock them. There's an unexplored area in this direction. Okay, let's go that way. The Dark Enclave, something Erd revealed, which wouldn't really make sense if it was ERED. Why did I kill that rabbit? I just like clicked it and shot a fireball at it. I didn't even press 1. So I think that goes somewhere, but it looks like I can also go... I could just travel to these waypoints, right? That would save some time here. I'm going to go ahead and try that. Oh, my chair is squeaky right now, but we can continue here. Why does she need to talk to me again? You've done well, friend. You're certainly on the way to finding your place in the world. Continue on with confidence. Well, glad she really needed to talk to me for that. But it's good to know. So as far as my inventory goes, I really feel like I need to find a merchant, and I don't know, I haven't actually tried like Dagger yet. It seems like Dagger's really focused on melee range stuff. I don't know if that's quite what I'm interested in, but maybe it has some, I don't know, more interesting stuff. And I don't know, the fire, it's not bad. It is something on my other Elementalist I remember playing a lot more. But it looks like it would be fun and something we can try. Just kind of getting boring of, again, using the exact same stuff with the staff, and seems like this is the continuous problem I keep bringing up now. But just to, I guess, reiterate it in a way, having the same 5 skills, because this is kind of important to the gameplay, and what I'm experiencing right now is why I keep bringing this up, but just having 5 skills, even at higher level, you know, maybe getting some of this other stuff, it just seems like it's not enough to me to make the actual combat or gameplay interesting, especially if you get into other classes and they might not have these other attunements. If I remember correctly, they don't have anything like that. Okay, so this is just repel the Nightmare Court, clear spiderwebs, and activate Mordor pods. Not finding anybody. I leveled up though, just from kind of walking. I didn't feel like I really did anything. I couldn't even click the thing. I don't know what I got for leveling up. I kind of want to look at my hero sheet a little bit more. Guess this will tell me what I got for level up. Underwater combat unlocked, weapon skill 5 unlocked. Oh, I got my 5th weapon skill. Plus 5 hero points. That's what I'm trying. Oh, that's what I get at level 11, because I keep seeing that come up, and that's like stuff I get at higher level. Those are the hero points there, and I think I probably, if I did those things, I think I remember. So what does this 5 thing do? Okay, so that does, oh yeah, that's the damage and cone in front of me. I just don't like the really short range on these skills right now. I'm more interested in something. What is this, a trident? Oh, that's my water, okay. I'm more interested in something longer range, and that seems like it will be, I don't know, we can try the focus and scepter again. Maybe. There we go. We can try this again, I guess, and see if it's just the long cooldowns on these skills. I'd mainly be using Flame Strike, which isn't a problem. I like Flame Strike, but, you know, a lot of these targeted haunts, just not as interesting extra skills to me, I guess. Okay, let's actually kill some mobs. That's kind of what I want to do for this. Oh, I'm not even in the area for the task anymore. Transmute fire? Wait, use the... what was that? Oh, this task is way down there. Looks like I can still do some of it up here, but I don't remember what was down there that, you know, maybe I could have done some more of it down there. It'd be kind of nice if they displayed on the map what the actual area is. You could do that, so I know, like, that I don't actually need to head here. Okay, so I want to try this fire shield thing. So it says, use the energy of the fire aura to cause an explosion, damaging benefits and benefiting allies. And gives all those things some damage, some more damage, and some burning damage. Okay. So that gives that skill, I guess, a more interesting dynamic. Seems like the range on these skills is a little bit less than the staff, which, you know, might make sense. Although I feel like something like a scepter, that would have about the same range as a staff to me, at least. Okay, let's try to actually use this while I have the fire aura up. Okay, that's what it does. See, I keep getting just out of range, it also seems like, for this task, and I'm having more fun killing mobs because it seems like I haven't really done much of that too recently. I'm gonna go way back down here and see if there's anything else I can do down here that I might have just missed along the way, or maybe somebody, like with those, already did the stuff that I could do. Do I need to kill a jungle grub? I also wonder where the spider webs. I was thinking more of spiders, but then I reread it and I was like, clear spider webs. I thought I also needed to kill spiders, but I was wondering where those were anyway. Looks like there is an event, so that'll be pretty good, and it has the courtier wave, so that will definitely help with my task as well, so we can get on with that and maybe have some more interesting stuff here. So if I switch to water here, what do I have with these? Chill your foe for a brief time. So it does some damage, long cooldown on that one. Water trident. So this one does some healing and damage, some regenerative healing. This one's a debuff, AoE. Yeah, it looks like it's mainly a damaging one actually. What does 5 do here? You know, I think I just realized, I can't believe I realized this before, it's something that just came back to me, but 1 is on auto attack. And I just realized that. That's pretty embarrassing, but yeah, I've been pressing 1 the whole time. I think I had to actually use the skill. It's just on auto attack. I guess whenever I'm targeting somebody and not using something else, it's just going to use that. My morale, playing too much Lotro. My health is pretty low, so maybe I should stand in my own heal. I think I'm gonna switch back to the staff and try that out a little bit more if I can find it. The mighty staff. I thought I had an even better staff at a point. Oh, I guess. Oh no. Oh, whatever I did, I revived myself, I guess. No, fight to survive. What does 4 do? Oh, rally. We're gonna use this, use my heal. We'll do this thing, that thing, that thing. I just want to switch my weapon right now. Guess we're defeating these waves. We're at 7 out of 8. Oh, am I out of combat? Can I switch? I can't even tell like when I'm in combat versus out of combat. Maybe there is a better indicator that I'm paying attention to. Okay, so I think I did not switch back to my staff. Forces, it looks like we have the event is getting a little bit better, like more progress. So this looks like it is a lot more group oriented with just some tougher mobs. I don't know if these are elite or if they have different green mobs like that in this game, but they do seem tougher like that. Looks like there's actually another maybe elementalist here using some water skills. So maybe I'm not being super newbie and like really too bad. I never did switch back to the staff. I think it might be because my inventory is actually full and I need to sell because I never went to the merchant on accident. I guess I have a lot of morale. Once again, using Lotrotorm's health, which is much more common in games to actually use health. It's just Lotro's morale, so that's kind of what I use. I can probably switch back to fire and do some more burning. I'm not taking as much damage. It was just kind of, I realized I was dying there earlier, but You know, maybe just had too many of these mobs attacking me. So yeah, that's kind of a bit different now that I just realized my one skill is on auto attack. I get to focus a little bit more on my other skills, I think, because of that, because I'm not just constantly pressing one myself and distracting myself from using other ones because of that, and that makes actually the cooldowns, like I'm just sitting here doing nothing basically, it makes the cooldowns a lot more noticeable and not really enjoyable on this character, at least. On this character specifically as he is now, with like the specific weapons, you know, being fire instead of something else maybe. But yeah, I'd really like once this group event finishes to switch my weapon back to the staff and maybe something with shorter cooldowns. Seems like the dagger again would be something for that, but it's just something I have no interest in playing right now with melee, more melee oriented combat with that. It's not like it's a bad thing, it's just one of the things again I have played a lot more. I guess I do have to press one once to get on auto attack. There are a lot of people here. It is very nice. I haven't talked about this much, but the performance in this game is a lot better than Lotros, I would say, and the graphics are, the effects, they're just a lot nicer. Looks like we have 2 minutes on our time limit, so we know it'll be done by 2 minutes at least. I actually feel like the dagger might be really strong right now. There's somebody using like some sort of rain of fire type thing. I don't know what it is. I kind of remember, is there a class? I'm trying to remember which one. I think I've played one that has something like that, but for some reason I'm thinking it's not Elementalist. Maybe, is there a Warlock or Necromancer type one? It's just kind of neat, me watching all the effects going off from different people, the fire and lightning. Again, that's stuff I don't really get to see all that often in Lotro, especially these really nice animated magical effects. Like this, and in Lotro there's just a lot fewer magical type classes because, you know, it breaks the lore a little bit more. And with this game, that's not an issue, so it is nice to see it. I'm having fun watching that from all these players here, not really affecting my performance all that much, still pretty smooth 60 FPS, and I'm not even, like, I'm playing on fairly high settings, which, oh, there it is, the ground target. I was wondering why these skills weren't going off. I had to actually target them somewhere. I am getting, it seems like, slightly lower FPS now that I actually talk about that. Yeah, I'm actually down to 24, but it still feels, when I move my camera, it really doesn't feel that smooth. A lot more people here now than even before. Dang. I guess when there's a group event like this is a level 15 group event? Oh, dang. Well, I hope I get rewarded nicely for this, maybe, because it is way above my level. It's a level 7 mob, so it's kind of scaling to me. Maybe it's 15 just because of... Oh, event failed? Oh, no. And it looks like we almost defeated the last guy we needed, maybe? Dang, I did get level 9, though. I kind of just looked at chat and somebody said hitting panic buttons, hurry, kill it. So sad. Huzzah. Oh, we failed. So I really need to talk to a merchant. That's kind of my goal right now. I want to go back and... I guess with these waypoints, it's very easy to travel and go talk to a merchant, but I really need to sell. I want to try some different weapons. So that was kind of exciting. If you all could maybe couldn't tell, I was getting a little bit more bored of just what was going on, especially with that task there that I was particularly focused on at that time. So that was kind of a nice rejuvenation for my enjoyment of this game once again. So let's go ahead and sell. I guess I can just sell junk. Okay, that's nice. I really wish, is there a, like, I know there's a bank thing in this game, I just haven't seen anybody. I guess I could go to another waypoint, like, way far away if I know there's one. For some reason I feel like there's one in this area, but there might not actually be. Maybe in the garrison? I don't know. That's just the area, again, I'm more familiar with, so that's kind of why. I go there with that, but we can... no waypoint there. I don't know, maybe I just do need to go a little bit farther and I'll see something like that. There's an undiscovered Vista. I feel like I should head there. There's also a hero point. Oh, I haven't even done. I need to go down there for a level 7 something. That seems like something I should do, go down there. But we can still talk to this merchant, maybe sell some stuff. I don't know this really high level crafting stuff. I don't really know if I want to keep that. I feel like I should just sell it and get it out of my inventory basically on this character. And as far as when I'm going through this character, I don't really mind doing that. Though I kind of feel like some of that stuff, you know, it might be worth selling a little bit. Tiny totems. But yeah, I think there's like a crafted sort of storage. I just need to actually get to it maybe. Okay, so I got some upgraded. Where is that? It says it's in leather bag. I don't know which one. Cloth aqua breather. Oh, there it is. Now I can equip it. So we'll go ahead and sell, maybe try to sell my junk again and sell all my old gear, it looks like. So the scepter, yeah, I'm not really interested in using the scepter. I do want to use a staff that looks like Mighty Staff. This also gives a much better view of my inventory, oddly enough, the actual vendor. The inventory view is pretty horrible here, to be honest. It could be a lot better in compact. So compact actually does organize it, deposit all materials. Oh, so you can just use that? Don't these, you can just do that on the go, I guess, or maybe at the vendor, but okay, that's something nice that I discovered there. But what was I going on about? What you doing? Don't sell crafting mats? Yes, I just noticed that. I was like, I feel like I shouldn't be selling these, and I was like, I thought there was something to do to, like, put them in an account shared thing, and you can just deposit materials here from your inventory. But yeah, the inventory itself, I really don't like the user interface associated with that. The icons are like extremely large, and they could be a lot smaller and just fit a lot more and less clunky UI there, I feel like. So that is one thing to note with that. I really need... Did I equip my staff? Yeah, I equipped my staff, that's why I have. What is making that noise? Okay, that was weird. I thought I heard some sort of noise in this game, but maybe not. Oh, I think it's people talking like way in the background or something. I don't know, NPCs or maybe those guys? The Drogon Targaryen, see, cheering? Maybe it's something like that. What are these? The red caps? Oh, these are trophies? Okay, I'm gonna destroy those. I don't really want them anymore. This grants me 1 character level. Let's go ahead and use that. We'll get level 10 with that. So here's my staff, my better staff. So let's go ahead and sell Mighty Staff. Okay, so I spent a lot of time there at the inventory, but I just organized my stuff a lot better. So what is this? Healing Rain? Okay. Kind of just want to see what that's like. That's kind of neat. Okay, so we can finally get going here. I really need to organize my stuff and spend a minute doing that though. Oh yeah, I have all these things open. Reward takes effect immediately upon receipt, grants a small amount of Central Tyria Mastery experience points. Oh, I just get character XP. That's what that is. Double click to open consumable. What? Salvage for a reward or crafting materials. Double click to identify and receive an item. Identification gain bonuses from account magic find. What? Let's just go ahead and double click that. That's a level 80 weapon. Okay, don't think I'll be using that. This is also a level 80 weapon. This is another crafting mat that's going to be high level, but I can deposit that at least now I know. So that's kind of odd that I just got 2 level 80 things for just kind of the stuff I'm doing right now. Oh, my gathering stuff. I get all 3 of those? Don't I just need to have these to be able to gather things? Yeah, because I haven't done any of that on this character, any sort of crafting or gathering. I kind of just remembered when I got those that you only need the items and you kind of consume them and can grab anything. Okay, so it looks like we are finally set up to actually get going here. Can go ahead and switch back to fire. So I think in one more level I can finally see what this hero build looking thing at level 11 is, although I'm actually on the build tab now, so maybe it's something different. Aquatic, I haven't actually used any of my aquatic skills. I guess we can maybe try to find some water. I don't know where I'm going right now. I should... What? Is the road just blocked? Oh, there's a little ramp up there. If I actually look a little bit, maybe I would see it. So what's this 5 skill? It looks like it got interrupted because it didn't do anything. Oh yeah, this is the really long cast time one. I don't know if that's one I just need to stand still and can't cast while moving. Yeah, that one you can't cast while moving. All my other skills I've been able to cast while moving, so it's kind of odd. Call down a meteor shower onto the target area. Damage is reduced per target each time they are struck by this ability. Down to 23. That's kind of sad. Especially for a 30-second cooldown skill that has almost 4-second cast. So yeah, I'm going to try to take advantage of all my AoE and target a few different mobs here. So the auto attack for some reason doesn't keep auto attacking when I switch targets. I kind of feel like there might be a setting for that even. But I kind of feel like that's something I would like on if it is an option. Although in a way I also wouldn't, because if I just target a new mob, sometimes I might not want to pull them. So what do I need to do here? Don't actually need to. I need to become a moss heart and clear stranglethorns. Okay, so I guess I need to talk to the actual task giver way back here. Can't just run in and start doing stuff. We need to actually do some stuff before we run in and do our task. Oh, wait. So this punch a nearby foe, thump the ground dealing massive damage to nearby foes, launch a vine at your target, pull them to your location. I guess I shouldn't have done a mob like right there. Dang, that did do massive damage. Spread pollen to heal nearby plants. Also removes poison and heals for 200 health. So control mouse 2. Oh, that enables auto attack on one of those. I guess you can only have that on one of these. And what was this one? Force yourself out of moss heart. Okay. I'm trying to open it. There we go. This dude's kind of slow with his attacking, which I guess makes sense. He looks, I don't know, overall kind of small actually, but he looks like a big, slow type thing. At this rate though, this will be quite a long task. Or maybe if I can just keep breaking these stranglethorns, it won't be too long. Moss hearts weakened, nightmare court waves defeated. I would hope that gives me, it looks like I need to do something with this. I would hope that gives me progress on the task so I can just focus on the event here. Not really need to worry too much about all this task stuff, which does seem a little bit slower. Maybe I can't actually move right now. I guess that's because that's on auto attack. There we go. Punch, did I just like link that in chat? Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting progress on my thing. So while this event is going on, I can stay in the area, I guess, get these incubation pods, just all the things I need to click, not just those, and maybe kill the jungle grubs. No, it says clear stranglethorns and grubs. I kind of feel like killing a jungle grub would count as clearing them. Okay. I don't know, because of some of the stuff I did on the task, if it like keeps my progress on that since I left the area and haven't been participating too much in that. This guy also walks slow, which again makes sense for him, I guess, but it's kind of annoyingly slow. And I also can't jump. I kind of like to just jump around. Killing mobs isn't too slow overall. Looks like I did get some credit for the event, and I also just finished my task here so I can get moving on. I'm kind of excited to get to that new area on the map, see if there's any interesting landscape or just some new features I'd like to see. It looks like I'm about to die on this thing, but I can go ahead and leave it and be back to normal and walk at a normal speed and get going. So we got some Mighty Apprentice pants. I'm going to equip those. They match the chest piece I guess I have. Mighty Apprentice shoes. Go ahead and equip those. I don't know what that little... There's a jungle spider, but what that little thing on the map right there is. That's like right next to me. Okay, so I need to head... I want to get this hero point and I guess this Vista. And then move along a little bit more. Where do I need to go? I guess I can look at my mini-map. Again, I'm used to my mini-map being at the top right, so I'm just looking kind of up there and not seeing where I need to go, so I just naturally open my map. So this is just commune with this place of power, and I get... What do I get for these hero points, right? And I can't even use hero points yet? Or something like that. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I thought I got from one of them was a hero point, even though I can't use those yet. I can soon once I get level 11. And also the auto run. Sometimes it just simply doesn't work, my auto run button. I don't know why that would be, but it is something I'm experiencing right now. Why did I not get that Vista? Do I have to actually do something here? Well, I went in a circle around this area. There's an unviewed Vista in this direction. That's what I'm actually looking for. Do I need to go to the top there, maybe? That actually seems pretty logical if I go around, I think. I don't know. Seems like I should just be able to go around here and get up there. Kind of so far, just some of my thoughts on Guild Wars 2 in general returning. I feel like I'm enjoying the game. It is something, even after this evening, after I finish streaming, probably, I don't know, in an hour, half an hour, whatever, whenever I get done with this. It does feel like something I would want to do a little bit more, but I've only been here an hour 40 minutes and it's felt like a lot longer. It just feels like I'm kind of running around doing stuff but doing nothing at the same time and just not really going anywhere. And it might be an effect of the zone. So there's that Vista. I didn't mean to escape out of it. There we go. Kind of wanted to just see what it had, and had the hero thing there. Just kind of looking at these waterfalls and walls. But yeah, I kind of feel like I'm not making progress again, to just repeat myself, but not making progress while just doing these different things. And I guess I'm leveling up, but that's the only little progress I am making there. So I'm just not sure, like, long term, if this would be anything I could really have interest to actually keep up with the game or not. But as far as what I'm doing now, I mean, I'm having fun running around, and it is getting, even with the skills, with the attunements, I should get some new ones and maybe having some earth things like that. But at least with the Elementalist specifically, I'd have to play another class again just to see some of the variation with things they have. And it could be a factor of the Elementalist specifically because they have a lot of attunements. They have some longer cooldown skills. I don't know if that is the case. This looks like a nice little kind of new area, and that's kind of what I was hoping. And I like the landscape here. It looks like there's an actual fortress type thing. Maybe that has some undead. Excuse me, pardon me, may I have a word? Now she's just repeating herself. So Harvester, Kala, Harvester, Isle, Spike root fruit collected. So I need to protect the harvesters as they collect spike root fruit. I don't know what I'm supposed to be defending them against so far. Drakeness, I guess maybe the blue. Oh, wait, what am I using? I have a shovel? Bash. Bash the target with a shovel, 10% chance to break. I have no idea. Dig myself a hole. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, yeah, it looks like their health is... Okay, we're going to just drop this and actually kill some things. And I don't know how aggro works in this game as well. Like, if I could actually try and get stuff off of them, I feel like I should be... I assume I can heal them with my stuff, but you know, their health is really low. Actually getting some use out of my water stuff, it seems like. Because I assume they can't die while doing this, although I am doing a lot less damage. So yeah, maybe that is just the way with Elementalists. I think that adds some variation. Switching between the attunements, getting like healing with water there, and then using some of the longer cooldown skills basically, and then switching back and repeating. I'll get 2 more attunements as well, so maybe that is something to look a bit more forward to have a less gloomy outlook on the gameplay here. But I don't know if I ever finished my thought. I was kind of talking about it. So some other classes, if they would really have as long cooldown skills or the same issues I'm having with Elementalist if I'm only staying in one attunement. And if they are, I think that is going to be much worse. I have no idea what this is going to do. There we go, it did some damage. But yeah, if there's another class that doesn't have anything like attunement and you're just using the same 5 stuff over, especially if it has long cooldowns like some of these Elementalist skills, but they have shorter cooldowns, it might not be a problem. Oh, I actually used that thing. I got the whole cast of that. Seemed like it had a lot shorter cast that time when I actually tried to use it. Looks like there's another event going on, which we might pass along the way. Oh no, she's taking too much damage again. I don't even know what skills exactly heal. I feel like a lot of them, so 2... No, just 3 and 5 heal. Does this one heal? This one does heal. There we go. So it looks like in the middle of casting that actually it starts calling down some meteors, so that's not too bad. Then at least you're not spending the 4 seconds doing absolutely nothing. Just mostly nothing. I'm really excited when I get some of the other attunements so I could, you know, use some of their things and kind of get this gameplay, which I'm thinking might be interesting, might be the way to go with Elementalist. I really have no idea because, again, I'm playing Guild Wars 2, not the most experienced when I did play it, but just playing it again after a few years, so I might be talking really noob-like here. But it does seem like something that would actually make the gameplay a bit more interesting to me, at least. There's a bag of grass. I kinda should get that. Wait, what is this? Harvester Sprint applies swiftness. It's harvest time. Get moving. I'll definitely use that. Helps me just run faster here. No, what do I need to do with these guys? Revive them? I'll definitely try to do that, at least. While still going about this and not letting these NPCs die. Well, I leveled up, so I got all my hero stuff. I can look at that once we finish this event that I'm doing. This actually seems I know it's kind of as an event here. It's a world event, as it's called from talking to them, but it actually feels like a more, like an actual quest that I'm doing. Since I actually talked to them to start it, and now they're going about, and I'm kind of following them like an escort quest. I actually do like that skill, even though it has long cast time meteor shower. Oh, I got my lightning thing. I wonder if I get... Yeah, I just get all my lightning skills off the back. So this is a little bit more CC type stuff, maybe. Chain lightning. Gust, push foes backward with a burst of air. Okay. Windboard speed. So yeah, this doesn't look kind of raw damage once again. Not quite like fire. So that does damage, but it also stuns them. Okay. This just makes me go fast. So it seems like we could get an area stun, switch to fire, use meteor shower, then switch to water, top off with some healing. So yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like for Elementalist for me. That's kind of interesting though. Gust, and then what does this one do? I didn't even look at it too much. Lightning Surge. Charge a lightning surge that damages and blinds foes nearby your target when it discharges. So this is another thing I can check with all the weapons, maybe how lightning is on them, and that could be something I really like. They just need one more. Looks like I did finish the heart here, the task. Guess, yeah, I just realized I called it a heart this time, and that's what I usually call them. Even though they are technically tasks, I guess. So this is a focus again. Don't know if I want it. I guess I can try Scepter and Focus once again with Lightning, just see what they have. So that is cast an arc of electricity, stage 3. So more damage. Strike your foe with lightning. That seems... Oh, that's a 5-second cooldown skill, just immediate damage. Okay. Next, outgoing attack misses, so blinds them. Swirling wind that destroys projectiles. What does that look like? Huh. The skill is unique per game mode. Knock down your foe with the charge wind blast. So yeah, more CC type stuff again. A little bit different than Frost, but kind of similar that it's not as direct damage as, say, Fire here. Okay, so what do I actually need to do? I need to speak to the scout, it looks like. Sounds like a good idea to me. Kind of get moving on from this area. That event pretty much took up everything I needed to do here. Got some more exploring out of it. The little beach there. We can get moving on. Oh yeah, I have my hero points. That's what I needed to do now that I'm level 11. So this is double click achievement chest, catapult blueprints, scribe crafting material. This gives Benefits for 2 hours plus 50% magic find. Critical crafting experience gain. Extra gathering strike. What? Is that like maybe you don't destroy one of these? I don't know what the extra gathering strike is. 10 seconds of swiftness after gathering. Summon a black lion merchant if your inventory is full after gathering. Okay. Rally from defeat. I guess I'll keep those consumables. I also got this stuff. This is take that to somebody, make something special for me, and this is, oh, gain karma. Guess I can do that. Already up to 46,000 karma. That seems like a lot. I started with 38,000 though, so maybe it's not really a lot. So I'm level 11, got some hero points, so we can check that out. Also got that done. So take our mid-questing, mid-adventuring break to look at this hero training tab. Conjure Flame Axe. This is Conjure. Manifest the lava axe in your hands and at the target location. Wielders of the weapon gain increased power and condition damage. So it's a buff that lasts 30 seconds and has a 60-second cooldown. This is going to be... oh, these skills I guess can go on my 7th slot or something. Glyph. Signet. So I have my... wait, maybe I should go back to my build tab. How do I equip that? Oh, I have to select here. So I can use a healing. I don't know what these slots do, but here I can only use a healing or a utility for this one. So my utility here I have. I also don't know what that thing is at level 21. This is kind of why I feel like I need to play this game longer, just to unlock some more of this stuff to give a more informed opinion about how the gameplay is as you get higher level and unlock more of this stuff. You know, maybe it changes even with the other classes if they have the same issues as the Elementalist, if they only have one attunement type. Like, they don't have multiple attunements, basically. If some of this stuff might fix kind of the issues I've had in general with Guild Wars 2 in the past, at least. So this just removes 3 conditions. That gives me a random boon to myself and random condition to target foe. That one sounds more interesting to me, so we will... maybe. Why can't I change the skill right now? I'm clicking it. Is it because I was in the water there? There we go. Maybe that's why. Okay, so it looks like it does stay for all those. Make sure, yeah. Okay, so what is this training? Specialization, fire, train. 8 unspent hero points. Oh, that requires level 21. So do I want to save my hero points till I get level 21 just to go into some of these? We also have Arcane. I didn't know that. So we have 5 attunements? I thought we only had 4 if I look back at my build. Or my, yeah, these. So it does look like there are only 4 attunements. Maybe Arcane is just kind of general Elementalist stuff. But I am kind of interested, all these hero points, if I should spend them or if that kind of feels like something I should wait to save for my specialization. But maybe not. I don't know. Either way, let's go ahead and look. This is a new healing skill I could get. Cantrip. Curing condition heal. Signet of fire. So this is a burn your target and nearby foes. So that could be an active skill, a 15-second cooldown. Kind of feel like the healing I have is pretty useful though. Signet of earth. Signet of air. And then glyph of heal yourself and gain a boon based on your attunement. So if I look back at build, what do we have here? We have the elite skills. For some reason I thought you could summon with one of these like an elemental. Summon a lesser elemental, yeah, based on your attunement. Has a 40-second cooldown and lasts 60 seconds, okay. So yeah, I really don't know what the training what I should be looking for here. Especially with how much I don't know what I could even slot at this point. Kind of feel like the Signet of Fire, but kind of like my Signet of Restoration having the healing. I don't know how much that's affecting me, so we can try. We'll go ahead and just spend 2 points here and move on a little bit. So if I change that... Oh, that has to be a healing one specifically? So I can change that to... That works. I would definitely rather... What am I doing? Oh no, I have my auto attack on. I guess I clicked something and it wanted me to use those skills on an enemy. So yeah, there we go. That's kind of... That was in utility and I didn't see that. Okay, finally got done with that, but it was something... I think it was good to look at that a little bit more, and at least for myself to familiarize myself with some of that a bit more, but we need to talk to the scout right here. Okay, so we need to go to the north, it sounds like. Looks like the Caledon Forest, that's actually the zone I'm in. Yeah, so I didn't realize it was the same zone extending up there, actually. Then we have the 15 to 25 and another 15 to 25. And 25 to 35. I don't know when like all the lower level zones converge, but it does seem like the 25 to 35 is when kind of the 3, I'm guessing there are 3 starter zones. I don't know, that's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, and there are a couple 15 to 25 and then just one 25 to 35, so on from there maybe. But anyway, we can go ahead and do some more stuff here. I do have some things I guess to do in this little camp here. I gotta discover something, Bayhaven right there. And then there's a Vista actually right up here. Guess I have to jump and walk across this. We'll see what this Vista shows. I guess it's just showing this fortress. Oh yeah, I remember looking at this fortress earlier. I thought I would have some enemies, maybe some of the undead, an actual like spot to just go kill them. But it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's actually a friendly area. Kind of wish, you know, this is kind of a neat view they have here. Some of the more interesting landscape we visited so far, so I think that's kind of nice. Okay, we can go ahead and get moving on. Kind of just getting my screenshots there, and my first 3, I guess, since I installed this. I don't really know if I had any screenshots before or what they were or where they would be on my computer. So what I need to do is go to the water there. Guess I can start doing some of my water combat though. And it does look like these mobs had something above their names, I thought for a second. I don't know what that was, but I guess it was nothing too important. Switch to lightning, get all that stuff. Oh, this one's still alive. I feel like chain lightning's kind of neat. And it's something I can use, like if I do switch to lightning to get some of the cooldowns going with those. Something I can use for filler in between. It's not as bad as the water one. So let's go ahead and go underwater and look at our underwater skills. So another little break period of just looking at this stuff. So boil the water around your foe. Another AoE. This one is blind your foe with superheated water, cripple multiple foes, so more damaging stuff basically. I guess that's all I really have to think about it. It's a pretty strong water skill. There we go, we got some healing ones later on in this. I was wondering. Maximum damage, charge forward with tidal force, damaging foes and healing allies. Let's go ahead and use this. I don't think that ended up doing any damage to him. It's kind of annoying that he says refreshing every time I do some sort of healing. This looks like the dagger. It has a 1200 range though, but it's forked lightning. But it's kind of like that dagger fire skill. Oh no, just a little bit too far away, I guess. Since it has a 1200 range. Oh no. And I feel like it's going far enough. Maybe I'm just like too high vertically. So what's some of this other stuff I have with lightning? Oh. Don't know what air bubble did. I used it before I was able to read it. Electrical field once again stuns foes. Let's go ahead and revive some divers. I kind of like this water combat. It's almost like switching weapons again. I guess it is switching weapons again, but just has a whole different dynamic. And I kind of like the water one actually in this, surprisingly. I guess because it does more damage, and I haven't even got to use everything, but yeah, something like that seemed pretty strong. Well, looks like there was an event. I don't know where it went. Do I need to do anything out of the water here? I'm just kind of staying in water while I can, doing some of that gameplay, but there wasn't all too much there. Guess I'll go ahead and use the skill on one mob. The whole 30-second cooldown on that. Oh, I have some mail, it looks like. Just saw that. Feeling better? As soon as you're up and around again, come visit me and my father at the inn. We've been very worried about you. Also, Dad is giving anyone who toasts to your speedy recovery a free drink, so we're going broke anyway. Come see us soon and let us know that you're alright. I have no idea who Petra is. It's kind of creepy that I'm getting mail from them because of that. Oh, there are 3 fallen allies there, another one. Yikes. I don't know if that means I should stay away from that area then. Or really, if I can revive them, maybe. I guess that mob can't go out of the water, and I could just like stay up there killing it. So I'm kind of fine just killing stuff here and getting my heart progress done that way, because, you know, just getting the alternative gameplay here with the water is kind of interesting. It's kind of even up on the landscape. It feels like a lot of the stuff I haven't actually been able to just go about killing stuff. There hasn't really been much like that, which I guess is kind of a little bit of an issue. Maybe with the zone that I'm having is a lot of the hearts I remember in the other area I played, you could just kill stuff, and if you wanted to do that, it would be a bit slower, but it was something you could do. And it looks like I can kind of do that in this one a little bit more than some of the other ones, so it's just a lot harder to find stuff to do that. So it is a nice change, and you know, if I don't have to click stuff and I can just focus on the gameplay more, I'd rather do that. I guess I can use my signet. I do have that as an actual active skill. It's supposed to burn them. I think the burn actually does a lot of damage. Can't see the mob health, which is kind of odd. I'd actually expect in this game, of any game, to be able to see enemy health. No, he's blocking everything. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I killed the mob, so that works. I'll go ahead and revive this diver, and then should be done, I'd expect. Maybe if we can finish reviving him. Okay, we can go ahead and get all the stuff on this little island, I guess. accept that. Okay, did I get everything here I need? I'll go ahead and talk to the merchant and sell, I suppose, and organize my inventory a bit. Go ahead and deposit material since I actually learned about that again. Oh yeah, I kind of remember these salvage kits. You could, what can you do? Salvage crafting material from item in your inventory. I kind of remember that. I don't know if I should keep this stuff if like yellow. Kind of feel like something yellow would be really good. It says rare masterwork. I don't know which is better, but I've always thought in games in general that it would be green then blue then yellow. Or in some cases it might be yellow then green then blue. And then maybe orange, thinking more specifically with WoW and Lotro. So I don't know. Maybe I should save those. Probably go ahead and get rid of, let's go ahead and sell junk and get rid of all my weapons I don't really want. Malign glyphic icon, so that is, okay, that's just a focus. There we go. So we are completely focused on a staff right now. She wanna, what? She wants to go to Lion's Arch, she needs new clothes or something? Guess it's not on that, but just hearing the NPC chatter was kind of odd. It looks like there's some more stuff. I don't really know what's to the east here. I don't know if we're headed that way. That looks like it's a crafting area. Okay. I see. There's a merchant. I was trying to see if there is any. I see all the stations, but I don't see any like bank or anything like that. So it looks like I want to go west and get that point of interest over to the west. Otherwise I have a heart kind of more northward than that. Might as well use all my strong skills on one mob real quick and actually go about my way. I'm kind of curious on the mount now that I think about it. I know I'm only level 11, but if that's like a level 20 thing, a level 30 thing maybe. But it's kind of nice having to walk everywhere in a way, discovering some of the area a little bit more, even if this part isn't as interesting. I guess I got progress on that. I feel like in this game too, I like keep opening and unopening my map a lot more than maybe I really need to, but that's just kind of what I do. Hey, just make me travel faster to where I need to go. I think there's maybe in the dagger. What does this one do? Windborne speed? This one makes me go faster, but I think if you're using dagger, maybe you have something in lightning that like makes you go way forward. How can I help? Okay. I guess not this way. Here's some bird chirping. I don't know how well y'all can hear it because it's pretty quiet compared to the other sound. So I guess this is where I need to go. I just didn't actually look over here. So this one looks like it'll be fun because we can actually kill some of these courtier. Again, for this, get a little bit more gameplay oriented for our heart here again. Maybe, if there are any. There's some more. Maybe get some use out of my AoE here. This would be a nice time. Actually, I want to see how good my skill here is. Meteor Shower. Yeah, that doesn't... I am taking a lot of damage. I will give them that I start taking a lot of damage after a while. I don't even remember using 6, actually. Maybe it automatically... Yeah, I don't remember using that, but I guess I used it. I assume I need to destroy these things. It says in the heart and generally wreak havoc in Hemlock Coil. I guess there's a bunch of different things you can do and destroy and kill. That's kind of nice though. I think that they actually have that like in their description there. I can definitely wreak havoc here and fire. I kind of like this area because it's a more legitimate kind of grouping camp of mobs. Seems like the first real one maybe that I'm even been to, which is kind of what I feel like has been missing from this zone. Let's go ahead and try to use this. I know, yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage when I do that, so I think I can switch to water. I don't know which skill. I just have no idea what does what here. I know some stuff heals me, some stuff does damage, some does slowing type stuff, like that does the knockback. This will stun them when they go in. I will do something or other that gives me increased movement speed. When you played, there are no mounts, they may have been added. Okay. Yeah, I think I was kind of remember from one of my other characters that I've had before this, they... Yikes. My health is so low here, but we'll restore it up. I'll switch to water here, and that should give me some extra heals. I don't know why it bothers me so much whenever he says refreshing, but I don't know if there's a way to turn that off, but whenever I heal myself, he says refreshing, and it kind of bothers me. But yeah, it might be confusing with another game as well that I'm thinking about the mounts. And I think I just saw somebody like riding here on a mount. So what else did I need to do? Did I finish that heart? Yes, it looks like I did. Nice. So now we need to, I guess we can get this waypoint, and then I do need to go back to the southeast, it looks like, at some point. I don't really know what's up this way or if I can just circle back pretty easily. Also don't know what's behind that little portal looking thing. That's just going to the next zone. That's kind of one thing, I guess, with Guild Wars 2 as well, as the zones are more instance off. It just feels less open world because there's a little zoning portal you have to go through. I don't know how I have... Oh, I guess I have the waypoint discovered because it's just discovered by default. But yeah, just to peek in here, you know, it'd feel to me... This is a neat, just a little landscape exploring tiny bit here. But it'd feel way more open to me if there wasn't that instancing off, and if in between zones there's just like a wide open area from here to the next zone. I would like that transition a lot better. Okay, so we got this waypoint. I don't know if we need to do anything for that. Yeah, we got it. And we can go to there's equipment repairs. Kind of feel like maybe that's somewhere I should go. Have a notification on my hero. Oh, training stuff. Yeah, I really don't know what these hero points, what I should be spending them on, but so far I am waiting, at least for my, I don't know when these are, level 21. Guess I'm waiting to spend these until I'm level 21, which seems kind of a long time to wait. Level 12 rewards. Oh, I need to select a reward. So these are the upgrades that you can actually see. I don't know really what I want. I have no idea what type of stats I want. Actually look at my equipment. So precision, that's critical hit, vitality, toughness, power just increases attack. I guess attack also applies to my type of damaging, condition damage, expertise, concentration. So those are all the specific damage types it looks like. Critical damage, duration. So what I would probably just want power at this point. What is concentration? There's concentration. Increases your boon duration. Yeah, I don't want that one. So we'll go ahead and just get power and use... I'll have to actually drop it into an item. Let's go ahead and use this, I guess, on my staff. Upgrade. There we go. Now we're set up a little bit. I have to keep softening, applying stuff like that. Got my new waypoint and this little village looking thing. I'll go ahead and do the repairs. I don't know what I would need to do here, but I'll see if I have. I'd like to have any damage armor. I'll fix it right up. Yeah, I don't see anything as far as repair specifically from him. I didn't even know if I would need to repair, but thought it was the first one I actually saw, so I did visit him. There's another one right there anyway. Okay, so as far as what I need to do now, I guess that Vista and then maybe head here and then go down south to the heart back there. Let's see, how many do I have done? I'm still getting about 1 level per heart. So I've completed 12 hearts and I'm level 12. So still on track to be a bit above level once I finish this. Finish this zone. Guess I need to head south and get that Vista. It's probably back up, yeah. It's like probably didn't even need to leave to do that. Oop. Okay, I was just kind of curious while I was in here. Getting a little bit glitchy camera there. What's this thing? Broken bottle. I don't know why I can keep stabbing somebody with that. Hey Bjornsay. So that is Bjornsay. He is Bjorn, and from chat he's James from way in the beginning. I'll go ahead and add him as a friend. I'm not. I feel like you can make this chat box bigger maybe. There we go. That's a little bit, just so I can see a little bit more. Maybe more like that. I don't know. It just does seem kind of, now that I look at it, a little bit small there, which is kind of good that it's not in the way too much. Now where do I need to go? Okay, let's go ahead and try to get this. I guess I can just... No, I didn't want the broken bottle. Do I need to like jump up there to be able to do it? There we go. Okay, that's not going to show anything interesting again. I kind of wish these Vistas, they would just have a little bit more interesting stuff they would show when they do the little cinematic type thing there. There's a veteran Moss Heart. So is he like an elite because he has that stuff, just a tougher mob in general? Kind of curious what it'd be like. I kind of want to try to kill him. So let's see, maybe I can start off burning him and, you know, do all my stronger damage stuff with that. I don't really know if it would be just in general difficult to solo a mob like this, but just seeing he is a bit tougher, it seems like, just based on, you know, having some of that stuff and being big. You know, maybe I need to actually be ready to use some of my different skills for different things here. I don't know, honestly I'm just like using all my skills there, switching to this one. Gonna use all my stuff here. And then switch back to fire, same thing. Oh, it's kind of fun actually killing a tougher mob with a little bit more health, so I could use some of my stuff and do some of my attunement switching. So I'm probably just starting to think about this. We're getting a little bit over 2 hours here, and I don't mind going a little bit longer, but I think I'll probably start looking for a good place to wrap this up soon. I don't quite think... I don't know, it just seems like there's a little bit too much in the zone left for me to go ahead and like finish it this stream, although that would be kind of nice if I could do that. So we'll kind of see maybe going on half an hour more or so where we are. Just need to start thinking about wrapping it up. I am having fun because Lotro is down again, actually being able to stream something. I would normally just do World of Warcraft, but I don't really want to pay like the $15 for the sub there. I don't think I ever talked about this in the beginning of the stream. I meant to, but now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever did cover this, but I wouldn't want to pay the $15 sub for WoW because it's like my second game that I would stream basically. I don't really want to do that just to play it while Lotro is down. Instead, I thought I'd go ahead and try Guild Wars 2 and get on with that, which I've been wanting to try anyway. So I am having fun with that aspect of it. I don't think I can just kill these mobs for this hard, it looks like, unfortunately. So what do I need to do? I need to help this guy, maybe? No. Tiny input parameter Zen. We'll make him Zen and transcend it. Authorize. Guess that helped him. So we will make him C, run, and authorize. Guess that works. We'll make him Thane, annexed, authorize. Okay. His status is idle. He can become Broodmother and easy. Authorize. This guy can be Gears, Torque, authorize. Oh no, one of them died. Did I kill him? I feel like I hardly ever loot my mobs in this game. Well, I guess we can keep doing this. He can be Thane, Pain, just to rhyme. Engage, proposal, authorize. Oh, what are these things? Leave device alone. Teeny, he can be Gears and Torque again. Authorize. Do I just need to keep clicking them and authorizing them, even the same ones it looks like? This one needs reviving. This is really not the most interesting part there. Looks like there are a couple more things I can do, but I'm kind of getting... It can be laughter hit. Okay, let's go ahead and kill him up here. Biddy can be Maladroit and Rusty. Engage, Aqueduct. Laughter, Robot. And then it looks like I should have one more Macabre and Apple. There we go. And then it looks like there's a Vista over here. Go ahead and get that. So to look at my progress a little bit more, now I do only have 6 more. I'm halfway done with the Vistas, have still a little bit over half points of interest and waypoints, which seems kind of odd. I feel like I've explored a very large part of the zone. But maybe there's just a lot more to explore to it. Actually, it looks like way back down here, I missed a little bit. I got that hero point earned, but kind of towards the south of the bay and east of the beach, there might be more as well down there that I just haven't gone to. And the Vista there, the point of interest down there. So yeah, there is more, I guess, that I am kind of missing, it feels like, because I felt like when I was up here, I was like kind of feeling like I was getting towards the end, because we see the little 15 to 25 zones kind of feel like, just based on this map, they're kind of coming in around here. Somebody attacking me. I haven't seen any mobs like these in this zone so far. Look like little rats. I really feel like there should be some sort of something here. That'd actually be more fun than some of the other stuff I've had to do for these quest heart type things. So there is a Vista here though. I think we have to go to the top of this probably to get to it. Mighty Apprentice Pants. These have one more defense. Oops, didn't mean to preview them. Plus, I am only level 12. I guess that the zone's supposed to end at 15. I'm a little bit close, but yeah, not quite towards the end of that even. Where do I get to the top of this set? Let's see, around here maybe? Although I'm not seeing anything on this side either. So there's the Vista up there. Might even be something way up there, but maybe there's a way to get up there from down here. Oh yeah, here's a little ramp, maybe. If I can get up this ramp. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, gotta do rock jumping first. Okay, they actually make this a little bit more interesting to get to, I guess. There we go. Oh no. Oh, you can make that jump. Okay. Well, we got that done. I assume you get some sort of reward. Yeah, you get a chest, it looks like, for doing the completion here. I was just kind of wondering what benefit you would get for completing a zone kind of fully, like I'm at least intending to do for this very first zone. Now I'm just floating in the air. But kind of looking towards where I need to go now, I wouldn't mind going southeast here just to explore that and see if there's anything I need to go. Anywhere I need to go, like around here. There's also stuff to the east over here, which I also haven't explored from the Trader's Green area yet, so yeah, that's with the other zone over there to the west. So I think my best bet would just be head down here to the scout, I think. Oh, nice job with that jump. Thanks. Hey, Aquatic there. So we are playing Guild Wars 2 this evening because Lotro is down. Why does this doe have so much health? There we go. Also, this game, it just seems like I feel like I was on low health there. I guess some of the edge screen effects, even though my health was still really high. Okay, got this waypoint, so now we're halfway done with the waypoints at least, and got a lot of new stuff popping up here actually on the map, can see it. So we need to talk to this scout, I think. Okay, and now I guess I should let him go a little bit and actually see what there is. So yeah, the questing is a bit different, but you played a bit of Guild Wars 2 and it's super fun and well done, and the questing is different, but you often go back and play it. Yeah, the questing is really different. It's... oh, there's a heart way down there. It's overall, I would say, okay so far. I don't know to go on about it again. It feels like I'm just doing stuff and not really feel like I'm getting any progress towards anything. Which in the other zones, I haven't had this issue as far as I remember. Like, it's actually, I've kind of liked it, the way this questing is with all the hearts and just going about those. I've kind of liked that. This is, last time I was here, it was night, so this is kind of pretty in the daytime, I think. But yeah, this zone, at least, it's not all that interesting, to be honest. Enjoying it less than I remember enjoying other zones, but it was still kind of fun. There's an unexplored map sector here. I guess I should head this way. I kind of remember him showing... oh, it was way over there that the heart was. But I still want to explore in this area, just unlock this little thing. It looks like there's some more stuff for me to discover here. It's a feel-good MMO. You don't really play with a huge desire for endgame. It's just pretty much a pretty MMO, and I enjoy the style. Yeah, I can definitely see that, and that's kind of the aspect I'm trying to enjoy of it. I don't really know what the Guild Wars 2 endgame is at all. And I'm more interested in exploring the world and the journey and the leveling, which is kind of... That actually is where a little bit I'm running into the issue with feeling like there should be some sort of... I just kind of feel like there could be more with the questing, which I'm not really sure would work. The more I think about it, it's just kind of, to me, hard to think of a way to... I don't know. I'm trying to think what I was even trying to say there anymore, but just the way it is, while I feel like there could be more, it wouldn't really be in the style of the game to add more. So it's just something, I have to try to enjoy. And again, I think that's part of the issue with this zone specifically. Some of it just, I don't really like some of the hearts I'm doing, basically, is what it boils down to. Whereas in other zones, I really enjoy some of the other hearts, and just my choice of specific zone I decided to level this character in isn't one I'm overall enjoying as much, but I hope as I continue it, and even though I would consider a little bit over halfway done at this point, haven't found all that many enjoyable hearts. It's kind of, I'm still hoping to find some that I like as I continue it. Yeah, there are some more interesting like landscapes here. This is pretty nice. I think it's also, if you enjoy this combat style and having longer cooldown skills, just something to easily play without having to worry too much and just press a few buttons every once in a while, it seems like. Well, still also you have to pay attention to what's going on and be careful to not die and pull too many kind of like I am now, but I got my skill off nicely. I kind of wonder how much crafted gear and stuff like that would make me survive more and just be able to run through this area without paying even less attention, maybe. Gonna equip my new armor, which looks the exact same as my old armor. What do I need to do here? I kind of feel like... Okay, there's the point of interest. This is just kind of an area. It feels like I should have a heart or something to do here. But it's not necessarily something, just because there's an area like this, they have to have something. They did have a point of interest, which I had to go explore. It's just something from my experience in other MMOs, I would expect something like that. Oh, I got level 13. What do I get? 5 hero points? Since I really need those. So I have all these hero points, but I don't want to really spend them on anything until I'm level 21. Guild Wars 2 is a bit more group and guild focus. So yeah, you're not sure from my experience in Guild Wars 2. But you just have to follow the bigger hearts and group quests. It's a bit more of a group and guild focus. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm just going about, and I'm really not used to it and why it's throwing me off. And from what I remember of playing in Guild Wars 2 before, I actually thought it was different. And maybe it's just been so long I'm kind of mixing it up maybe with something like Rift and some of the questing styles they have in that, which is more regular MMO-like. I have no idea why I used 4 there. There we go. I just kind of want to finish those 2 mobs off, but yeah, I kind of, for some reason, remember there being more like general normal quests, and maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly then and kind of confusing those with hearts and events and stuff like that, which it seems like it's just running around doing hearts and events and doing kind of whatever you want, which is kind of fun in a way. And I'm kind of just, as far as what I'm doing on this character, I'm exploring all the zone, which I think is fun to do, and all the hearts. In the zone, you have all these more mini stories that you go about, which I like. Let's go ahead and see what's causing it. Oh, this guy looks like he'll be fun to kill. Except he's going to burrow and avoid all my fire stuff. So because of that, he's going to get hit by lightning. Now I need to switch to water and heal myself. Oh, yikes. I think I might have been standing in a ground effect from him. Okay, he is stacking on the damage on me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm like standing in some sort of effect, something I could avoid, you know, maybe dodging a little bit more. That's probably something I don't really actually dodge all that much, it seems like. I don't know how much it affects your overall surviving. I wonder if this heals myself, because it does healing. It says heals nearby allies. Wait, okay. Well, we killed him. That seemed kind of a little bit tougher. But we completed the hero challenge for that, and it looks like... I don't know if I just got level 13. I thought I got that before, so that might have been... Yeah, before we did that we got level 13. So what's this Glencairn Spurns? I haven't actually explored this area, it looks like, so I need to go down there, I think. So you think you can pretty much face roll the quests in the areas in Guild Wars 2 and still progress? That's what it kind of seems like you could go, even to some of the lower level ones, maybe if you just want to get some progress on your levels and progress through the zones, the completion part of that. You can just do that and it's totally open if you want. Which I think is a good thing, and, you know, kind of talking about it like this more, while I might be... Just some of my opinions, I guess, might be more negative towards it, talking about it kind of like that, putting it into that perspective, I think, makes it a little bit more enjoyable for me thinking about it more that way. I guess he's just going to run away and I won't be able to hit him. This is a kind of neat area to explore. We're seeing the earth elementals. I really like elemental mobs in games in general, so I like these earth elementals. They seem like a pretty good fit for this area, and it just looks like the landscape here, I think, is one of the more interesting we've seen. Oh, looks like we have a world event. And... Wait, did we get the heart? No, the heart's way up there by the world event, which makes sense. So we got the waypoint. But now what we need is... There's some other, like, point of interest or something? Yeah, point of interest right there that we could go to. A couple events around. So we're starting to see some more events as well. I think some of the events, also if they align with the hearts, they really make the hearts more fun as well to me. What are we doing here? Actually, read that. Use highlight saliva from Patley to find the crate witch. Well, I see. Yeah, here's Patley. What? What crate witch? How can I help? I'm sure if it's the only way. Oh, sounds like I get turned into something? What? So this does damage. Wait, where? Oh, there she is. Okay. Yikes, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Okay, I guess I can go back to this. I'm going to definitely heal myself here. Use all my water stuff, which does some healing. You could certainly push it if you want to level hard, which I kind of like. Yeah, you also do have that option. Like I don't know if you can actually start a higher level zone before the minimum level. Like if I could go ahead and start the level 15 zone, I think that would add, at this level, maybe a bit more challenge if I wanted it. But yeah, even starting it directly at level 15 compared to this stuff, I definitely feel like would be tougher if I wanted to do that. Okay, so as far as this heart goes, I need to battle the crate, rescue captives, and repair territory marks. So we get to go underwater again, so that's kind of exciting. I feel like I just randomly kill stuff in lightning surprisingly fast, and I have no idea why. Air bubble. Let's try air bubble. That thing. Maybe it was. Wait, what is this? Air pocket, release slow moving detonatable. Air pocket when explode. Oh, that's kind of cool. What's this tuna? Is it just me or is that like a giant tuna? I really like the way fire works in water here. They also have nice sound that seems like it would actually... I don't know if it'd actually quite sound like this in fire, or not in fire, in water. Like all my fire effects, if they would sound like they actually do in water. I don't know, it's something hard to judge, but it just feels like I'm in an actual water environment with this sound, basically. Because, you know, it's kind of impossible to tell what fire skills like this would actually sound like in real life in water. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I've always just generally not enjoyed water as much in this game, but I'm enjoying it on this character so far. I think the Elementalist skills are pretty fun in water. I also really like that some of these hearts you can just kill mobs and not really have to worry about doing anything else if you want to do that, which is an issue I was running into earlier with the zone that just wasn't that viable an option. Dang, I'm starting to take up a lot of damage here. I think some of these heal, but not as many, maybe? This one does a little bit of healing. And not as much healing for my water skills while in water, oddly enough. Go shoot a fireball? No, how? I can try that. Do I need to kill a jellyfish, or... I think it's just a crate. I don't know, I can try to kill a jellyfish, just see if it gives me poison's AoE. So I'm kind of curious if I try to pull multiple mobs here, how well that would work out in water with my stuff. It's just, I think the 3D combat also makes it harder to see with like just area effects. I guess there's nothing ground targeted, but just some things like that, how they line up with hitting multiple mobs. Also, these guys are doing some weird things. Wait, what did that turn into? Oh, that was the detonate. Oh no, was I not getting progress on the heart? Was I like too far out of range? There we go, now we're back in range even though we're killing the same mobs now. Problem is with these water skills, I don't really know. Not these water skills. Or yeah, these water skills. So I'm thinking like water attunement, but the water skills under the water, the actual like water combat. I don't really know what they do. I haven't paid much attention to them and haven't been able to use them in each of the attunements, including fire, water, and lightning. So like ice wall, it looks like that one. One of these, it seems like, knocked myself back. Oh, here's a cell. I don't know what that does. I guess I can destroy it. Okay, so now I need to discover another point of interest, which is just up to the north here. Okay, so I think after I get this... Wait, what do I need? Oh, that's the villager. So the point of interest should just be, it looks like up over here. Did I get it? Head this way to discover Stormwreck Deeps. Do I need to go to the bottom, maybe? No? Okay, did I get that now? Yeah. So there's a Vista, it says to the east, it looks like. Or to the west, okay. Yeah, so I'll head to the west there to that Vista and then probably start wrapping this up. I feel like I've gone on long enough to get some first impressions and just some early opinions about this game, kind of returning to it, seeing how it is. I'm trying to think, I know I said I played like very briefly, didn't really do much besides log in and use some of the stuff I just got in my mail from anniversary or something, some stuff like that, those type things, and opening that stuff I didn't really do much else about a year and a half ago, and otherwise I really don't know. It's been a long time since I played Guild Wars 2 before that. Did I get whatever I needed there? No, I did not. But yeah, I've been reminded of some of the things I like about the game. I've also been reminded about some of the things I don't like about it as much. The movement and camera are still clunky to me, but is something that I guess I need to... These Vistas I'm not really used to actually having... Kind of just thinking I need to go in the area, but I actually have to do something for them, it looks like. I don't know if I need to do this, it seems like I do. Oh, it does look like I actually needed to go here. Nice. At least they make it harder to fall on the later ones, even though you still have to make a jump. Okay, this one actually shows something neat, it looks like. Maybe if it would turn around. So this Vista is probably one of the better ones they've actually showed me so far, because it actually makes me want to go to that area and see a little bit more about it. So I think I will go ahead and use... So there's a heart there. I don't know, I guess I can log out in the middle of this area, but... Yeah, just to summarize, I guess, some of my thoughts on Guild Wars 2 so far, returning to it in 2019. I already talked about the camera and the movement still being clunky, but it is something I get used to over time. It hasn't really bothered me for pretty much most of this once I got a little bit used to it again. And then it looks like I missed a couple chat messages actually on accident. So Valkos asked, I don't know when, what drew you to Elementalist, but it's kind of the... I guess I can talk about that a little bit, but it is one of the more mage-like classes and just in general in games I enjoy playing. mages, and it's a good fit for me, and one I was a little bit more familiar with, so I thought I'd see how returning to it specifically was as well. And then, yeah, as Aquatic said, closest to Runekeeper I could find. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Runekeeper in that way. And to go a bit more with the skills, I guess, in combat, more specifically with the Elementalist, it still seems like having basically you have one auto attack skill and 4 cooldown type skills. Just the cooldowns are a little bit long, but with the Elementalist it kind of has an interesting dynamic with switching the attunements. Kind of does concern me if I do try to play this a bit more, maybe some other classes, how they would be with that. But it might not be an issue at all with other classes, I don't really know. And yeah, that is one thing that always bothered me. You just don't have much in this game to use, especially active skills like that. You have some more stuff it looks like you get at higher levels, so we'll have to wait to see how some of that stuff is, which is kind of another reason I want to play it a little bit more, to get a lot more of this type of stuff unlocked, the specialization, spending my hero points it looks like, and some of my build stuff here, just unlocking more in this area, seeing what that level 21 thing is. My weapon skills, I guess, trying out new weapons maybe, although it seems like staff is the one I enjoy most at this point. But I haven't played the other weapons for the other elements, actually, the other attunement, which is, I guess, Earth at this point is the one I don't have unlocked. So we also have to discover what Earth is like. But yeah, kind of also late here and I'm tired, so I'm trying to think about what I've said and what I still need to cover. The landscape in this area in particular, it hasn't been the most interesting. It's had some interesting, actually, world building more type parts and just exploring the world, especially here with the water and the bay. I guess some areas around that have been a little bit more open. It was really at the start just really rocky and hard to really see much of anything, and it was very almost jungle-like and a lot of just overgrowth type stuff. And I remember some of the landscapes, especially getting to the higher level areas. I think the highest level area I've played is this 25 to 35 area. Oh, here's another 15 to 25 area randomly. I don't know what that's all about. Did not see that before. Here's another starter zone, it looks like, maybe. I didn't even see this one before. That one might be interesting because it's snowy. But yeah, some of the landscapes, I think there might be some more interesting ones later. This one, again, hasn't had the most interesting, but I really like what there is around here. It's a bit more open. Can actually see some stuff and explore a little bit more. At least to me, it's more interesting to explore. So if I think about playing this game a little bit more, I think I would like to continue it. I don't know how often I would play this, maybe weekly, maybe every other week, just try and keep in touch with it a little bit, explore it a little bit more, see if I still enjoy it, especially at higher level as I unlock new stuff. But as far as Lotro goes, that being down pretty much for a long time, it looks like it'll be down for, what is it, going to be 3.5 days at least. I've just been looking for another game to play, and I thought Guild Wars 2 fit pretty well, so went ahead and tried it this evening. And if Lotro is still down when I would stream next, I'll go ahead and just do more Guild Wars 2, I suppose. But yeah, I guess that is, again, it's late, I'm tired here, so I'm trying to summarize my thoughts and actually make a little bit of sense here. So I guess that's kind of it. As far as what's coming up, again, that depends on Lotro being up, and Guild Wars 2 would only be if Lotro's not up and I would have to have something else to stream tomorrow. But I'll still be working on videos this weekend throughout for this week and the next week maybe. And then excited for the Legendary server release in Lotro, even though this stream's on Guild Wars 2. Probably should not focus as much on Lotro, but that is just some stuff coming up for my channel. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and yeah, enjoyed the stream going through Guild Wars 2, trying it again for my first time in a few years again. And if you have any recommendations for Guild Wars 2 or advice at all, I would definitely appreciate it, because I very much feel like I'm a noob right now and probably not going about stuff correctly, but maybe I'm doing fine here. And again, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more, and thanks for watching and joining the stream, everyone.